I mean, are any of you guys going to try to attempt to get to NEC?
Yeah, we're gonna hold more money tournaments.
Yeah, we got
Fucking
2 months.
And get to NEC.
2 months. And all the troll and all the joking aside, it would really be, because that is officially the last tournament of the year. It would be really ideal if we could get, as many people down to NEC as possible. Well, Wound Cowboy, place top 8, you'll make some money, but they don't pay you for like 3 months. So you'll have to take out a loan and then get your ass to NEC.
You'll be lucky to get it before Injustice launch.
Yeah.
No, but we have a couple more online tournaments with like $10 entry fees. Put the pots together. MyGod scraps all that shit up and then has money to go to NEC. Yeah, buddy.
Absolutely. Definitely, guys, you got to get down. I mean, MK 1, 2, 3, 4, 2Ds, 3Ds. It's going to be a smorgasbord of shit. MK Flash dancers are going to probably be down there. We want to hype this shit up as much as possible.
I want the Flash dance.
What was that? What was that? Fap. Wow, I like looking at MyGod's thing go crazy. Fap. You muted it. Damn it.
Seeing that too.
And Napalm just dropped off, so I think his phone might have. Yeah, so, I mean, as many people that can get down there would be pretty fucking ideal. I know it's hard for people to come from the Midwest and from the Bible Belt land and the Southwest, but if you guys can manage to pull something off, get some wins off on these tournaments, it'll definitely make this shit blow through the roof. I mean, it'll be a great way to carry this into the next year, and then that'll pretty much solidify that. Hold on, let me fucking. Damn it! Hold on, let me decline you and let me re-add you. Hold on, Napalm. I'm gonna add you in a second. There we go. It'll definitely secure, I think, a spot at Evo for next year for this, and that's in the end, that's really the goal, is to get Evo to accept this for another year. Because to be honest with you, I mean, as much as I might like Injustice and how good it could be, and maybe it is an Evo game, I'm not really it's not Mortal Kombat at the end of the day.
Yeah, I agree with you there. Even if it ends up being like a really solid game, the engine and fundamentals, as far as that goes, it's just doesn't have the same draws, characters from Mortal Kombat and all that, so it wouldn't be into as much.
So, I mean, everybody got to get out to the last, whatever tournaments you got, if you can advertise them out there, get the names out there, show the hype. It's not only about talking shit to each other, that, it's more about just getting people to turn out. Online scene, I'll never shit on the online scene. I mean, I've had other people in the community I've heard that have shit on the scene. Hey, look, the game's ass online, but it's still Mortal Kombat, and it's the best you got right now. So you make do with what you got, and you try to fucking make it work, and that's what it comes down to. But to turn around and start saying, well, this person's ass and this person's ass, because they're online players, you're going to see a lot of the online players that don't go out to the tournaments aren't ass, when they start coming out. I think Napalm dropped off again. There's a lot of differences, Check, but the point is, it's the game has always had a brokenness to it. Since the beginning of it, and everybody thinks I'm shitting on it. When it's like, well, I didn't make the game. I didn't make the game. But the fact that there is an advantage to say from player 1 to player 2, and there's armor. I mean, Mortal Kombat should never have armor in the game. That's my personal opinion. To give somebody this extra little thing because you did a move with block button included, it kind of makes me go, it shouldn't have armor. Maybe it should do more damage. But if you took away all the armor, you would see a very different game. And I think you would see a lot of players that are considered top tier characters level off with other characters. You know, you'll see a character like, let's use Baraka for example. You know, Baraka has armor on his dash, okay. Oh, and his EX spin, which means shit. You know, but had other characters not had the armor factor, you'll be able to utilize those moves that character has more often. I mean, I've played guys. I think I was in a tournament with the Red Bank Rumble. I played in the Red Bank Rumble tournament. All I did was the Baraka dash every time. I didn't do a combo. I didn't do a spin. I didn't do the chop chop. I did the dash the whole match and won 2 out of 3 with just one move.
With just blade charge?
With just a charge. That was absolutely it. You know, and you know, you go online. You go online and you see that like certain shit works, certain shit don't work. But the fact of the matter is, had the game been balanced out a little bit better in the beginning, first of all, you wouldn't have seen so many patches. You know, hopefully they'll focus more on the online this time around, and hopefully Injustice will kind of show them that like you don't need to do armor all the time on a move. If it's a matter of tweaking a move, putting armor on everybody else is not the answer. You know, Kenshi would be worthless without armor. That's not true. He could still zone great.
Yeah, he'd still be really good. He just wouldn't get out of jail free every time someone got close.
You can't, you can't say it because you know what, Pig personified a play style which pretty much most Kenshi players try to adapt.
Yo, James.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got something to say on that.
Okay.
Well, if you notice, I mean, there's, I mean, like online warriors like Pick of the Hut, Detroit Ballin, Chaotic right now is making big noises. Sonic Fox is making big noise. Dude, I mean, Cable the Man was an online player as well. Being Forever King, Curbalicious. I can keep on going. I myself have proved myself offline. I know the poking system. I know how to anti-air. I know this game inside out. I know the frame data. I know the matchups. I mean, it's just. Oh yeah. Also has experience in tournaments. So pretty much, I mean, I've been to like maybe 9 tournaments and stuff. So, I mean, I play online because well, me personally, I have a wife and kids, and I don't have like the tools to be going everywhere. You have my offline matchup experience. So I kind of work with what I got. I mean, if I find some good players online who knows that, who knows how to play this game, obviously I'm gonna play with them. I mean, even though I know how different the game is, I understand the game and how different it is offline. So I mean, pretty much like if you can balance that out, I mean, you can still be successful offline as well, as long as you know the game, how to play offline, how to counter poke with punishment, footsies, the big fundamentals that carry, like the good offline players. If you have that and you go offline and you come back online, I mean, like for the players who just play online a lot as well, like I do, you shouldn't have a problem. I mean, like me myself personally, right before I go to a tournament and stuff like that, I stopped playing for like 4 weeks or 5 weeks online, and I work with just offline, my timing with my characters, my strategies and stuff like that. So, I put work, like on my offline field as well. And I have great partners like Midnight, who comes to my place, who makes the drive to, spar with me offline, my brother offline, and some other locals as well. You know.
Oh
So
yeah,
By the way,
and that's the thing. It's like a lot of people don't understand that even if you're an online player, I mean, Pig came from offline. Pig came from offline. I mean, a lot of people have come from offline. Detroit Ballin was an online player. Um, so I mean, a lot of the top players have come out. Detroit, not Detroit. What's his name? Who collected the bounty I put out on PL Kerbo? I mean, now some people fall off, but it is hard to do meetups. To build an offline scene is not easy. I mean, if you live in the Skokies of Alabama, there ain't no way you're gonna. I mean, when the nearest person to you is like, 300 acres away is the next house, and odds are it ain't a kid playing Mortal Kombat. It's kind of hard to build a scene. But if you live in like a Dallas, or you live like within an hour or 2 hour drive of it, and it's going to be it ain't going to be a 2 hour thing. It's kind of advantageous for a lot of people to get that mix up between offline and online, and a lot of people will wind up seeing that. A lot of people will wind up seeing that that different factor. I mean, I've seen guys come to offline events thinking they're going to blow up the world, and because online they got their record of 501, they think they're going to win, and then they come and they see that like 99% of the shit they were doing to get those wins don't work no more. But the average players, the average player that's part of this community looks to make those reads. They do study the frame data. I'm not a frame data fan, but it is a part of the game. It does help in certain aspects, but when people, like I said, when I see people shit on online players, it really kind of pisses me off. So I mean, I have, like I said, I'm hoping some of you online guys come to these events and start blowing some offline people up.
Hey James, I can add to that. Like, if there's people trying to start a scene, wherever you're from, go out there and support it. Don't just say you're gonna show up and don't make it out there. A couple of months back, I threw a tournament and MyGod helped me out, and Midnight showed up, and those people that said they were gonna go, I had probably about 22 people confirm, and only 7 showed up, and the 7 that showed up were the ones that brought the setup that helped me out. And so that just really sucks when you plan everything out. And I had a pretty good venue. Like, the venue was, ventilated, everything. I mean, it was real nice. And it just sucks when, the people that are trying to make a community work so hard and then they don't get nothing in return, And it's just everybody out there, in Dallas especially. I mean, MyGod, I know, has done so hard get a scene going, and it's always the same guys. It's always just 6-7 guys that always show up to those tournaments. After a while, it's kind of just for fun. Those people that say they're gonna show up, we never see them. I mean, we know they're there in the forums and TYN, but whenever it's time to show up, they never do. I think that's why a lot of offline guys talk shit about the online players, because it's all talk. And then when it comes down to it, nobody's there. It's always the same people.
I mean, Pig made a point. Pig made a point at one time to 88s, and he said, "How come you never see 88s at the tournaments?" And this is this goes hand in hand with what I was saying earlier about the whole wear whatever banner you have and wear it proudly at your event. If you turn around and you go to MLG Dallas as an 88, make sure you tell them, no, my name is this 88. Because this way it gives exposure to the clan as an offline team as well. And
I
don't
can
matter.
answer that, James. Excuse me. I can definitely answer that. Well, first of all, most of the 88s that we have, the players who are committed to us and stuff like that, we are offline players. We support the offline scene. We encourage the online players that we recruit in our clan to go support the offline scenes, to level up with us, since they don't have people who can tell them, you know what, stop jumping like a bunny, you retard. Stop doing this and that. Learn to play the game properly, and you'll be more successful. Um, as like putting ADAs on offline tournaments is not mandatory because we don't sponsor.
Yeah,
If
but
we
you know what? It's not a
sponsor
matter of
players-
like. I mean, if you look at like OBS, I mean, even if you look in this room now, everybody's sporting the OBS, and you know what? When they go to tournaments, they put it. It's not, and it's like what I said, to everybody that said they wanted to be OBS. I'm not your sponsor. I'm not sending you to events, but I've gotten guys from all walks of life, that said, hey, I want to be OBS. And it's saying that you represent something. It's not as much as, because you know what, sponsorship, only goes so far. It only goes so far. And when I hear people, I'm not going to mention anybody's name that uses Kung Lao that lives in Ohio that won Evo, but it's funny when they think they're gonna that like everybody's gonna be knocking down their door to sponsor them.
Yo, James, I've been to like 8 tournaments. One in Houston, one in Louisiana, and I didn't put 88 on my name, dude. Does that make me a less of a member, or maybe disloyal to my clan, like in any kind of point?
It doesn't make it disloyal. It doesn't make it disloyal. But what I'm saying is, you want to, offline don't know what the fucking 88 is. They know about it, but they don't know. So when they start to see a face, and also when other 88 members start to put a face to the 88s, it's just your way of saying, like, yeah, I'm an 88. So now, when somebody comes up to the 88s in an online clan, like, you guys are ass. Now you could say, now they see MyGod 88 in a stream on an offline. They go, oh, shit, these motherfuckers are on both sides. It's just a way to promote it better. It doesn't make you less loyal to the clan, because a lot of the times, to be honest, it's just an unconscious decision. I mean, when I became VSM, I used to tell them, no, I don't want VSM in front of my name. I'm just JamessMK, because I knew deep down that's all I am. I wasn't looking for sponsorship, but I played with these guys. But to me, I don't know. To be honest, part of me was like, yo, I don't want to put 88s because my name was my name, and now I don't want to change it. But now with OBS, I put OBS because I'm like, you know what? Who am I to turn around and tell a bunch of people to put OBS, whatever, and then I go on a stream and I don't. But
Yeah,
it's just a way to showcase your clan or your team.
Yeah, make it know that you're part of something, and people are gonna go, they're gonna look into it, and it's gonna bring more people into the community. So, I agree. I mean, I don't know, all the other STV guys that I know, I think myself and Dinko are the only ones that put STV on them. I don't really know anybody else, but I think the message that my guy is trying to say is just get out there and do it.
Yeah.
We went to a tournament out there in Texarkana, dude, and my guy called me and said, hey, we need a big truck to roll up there. So I was like, okay, let's go. And it's all about just getting to the tournament. And once you're there at the tournament, if you want to claim your clan or whatever you're part of, go ahead and do it. I mean, you're already there, and you already got your money. You already know you're gonna play. So sponsorship doesn't really matter, as long as you let it know who do you belong to, so people will know about it.
Yeah, because look, at the end of the day, I'll tell everybody out there, sponsorship does shit. Yeah, they send you to some tournaments, and I'm not begrudging sponsorships. I mean, I got sponsorships all on the side here, like DMG. They do their part to try and to get the top players out there and have them under their banner. I mean, is sponsorship any different than a clan besides the sending them of giving them money?
Nope.
Pretty much like the sponsorship pays for. I mean, both we mo and we know the differences from a clan in a sponsorship. Pretty much, a clan is just like a brotherhood where I mean, the guys knows who we are. I mean, we're not here to make like a name for ourselves. We're just here to enjoy the game. It's just a small brotherhood. I mean, like, we look out for each other. I look out for Gamer Blake, and he's from Oklahoma. He comes and stays at my place sometimes. He's like any of y'all BSM guys take care of. Have that kind of brotherhood. So I mean, it's just the way a clan is just a whole different perspective than in a sponsorship. Pretty much, I don't see it in the same category. Just two different things.
I mean, look, a sponsorship, yeah, they send you to events, but it's not really that different when you think about it, because beyond the money, I mean, VSM guys, they go, when we went out to Vegas, we all, these guys stayed at Napalm's house. These guys eat, shit, drink, and play together nonstop. And VSM's not sending them everywhere. There's no contracts. It's basically what I'll call an offline clan. That's exactly what it is. Now Combat Network sponsors players. They sent PL to Raleigh. They sent Crazy Dominican around, Detroit Ballin' around. But it's what I say to the sponsorships is, what do you get? What are you getting out of it? Are you just giving money away? And a lot of the times,
it's just mandatory. It's just mandatory for you to represent him in like the tournament field. I mean, like, I understand, like what Pig point was. He has a point as well, but it's not a mandatory rule, or like was a rule in our clan perspective.
No, it's not. It's not a rule, per se. But if you are a brotherhood or something, you would kind of think that you would do it.
I honestly think it should be a rule. That's my opinion, though.
I mean, I wouldn't say so far to make it a rule, but I mean, you should have some. Whether it's, I don't care if it's a shirt, I don't care if it's a hat, I don't give a shit if it's a motherfucking keychain. But you should have something with you saying that you represent them. This way, it helps the online scene get more of a better representation of online compared to offline. And you'll see, like at Dallas, say there's 20 88s there. You have no idea that who's an 88, who's not an 88.
Right.
And it would be like advantageous just for them. To say, hey, yeah, I'm an 88. I seen the bickering that's going on the sites where people are like, you're ass, you're a scrub, you're this, you're that, and then like the other person's like, all right, what tournaments have you gone to? And they're like, oh, I went to this one in 12 months ago, and then the guy that was just calling them out's like, yeah, but I've been to every tournament, and he's like, well, I don't even know who the fuck you are. And then you say, oh, I'm an 88. Oh, I'm an 88 too. Now you realize you're going, oh shit, we're actually arguing with each other. We're both 88s. It's just a better way to identify, I think. But I mean, like you said, I don't think it should be mandatory, but I think it's the right thing that people should do.
Yeah, and I think members should do it. It shouldn't be mandatory, but like people should want to do it, no matter what.
I mean, like right now, like I've been working a lot with this online player named Nightmare, and he's went to tournaments in Louisiana, pretty much, and he was, he put on his tag 88. I didn't tell him to do it. I didn't give him the, like the go ahead, have 88 on your tank. I mean, like on your tournament name. He did it on his own will, So what we can do over this is have our players let them, giving them like the option to either have it or not. I mean, I still don't think it should be mandatory. Hell, I mean, I might not even represent 88 on MLG Dallas. I'm not gonna. I mean, it's not gonna affect the clan or anything in a perspective way. I mean, I just don't see the whole point of having it. Well, then, I mean, I would try to encourage players to like try to do that, but I mean, it's up to them for them to do it or not.
Well,
It's just not. I mean, it's just not. I mean, I can't force them to do it, or kick them out of the clan just for not doing it. I mean, it wouldn't operate that way. I mean, we're a clan, and no matter if you represent us offline or like online, it doesn't make you less of a member.
Well, I wanted to say something about the clan tag thing also, is that I'm an 88 also, but I've only been in for a couple months. Not many people really know who I am. And part of that's just because I don't play online very much. The guy that you heard, MyGod and Menace talking about earlier, Midnight, that's me. That's the name I go by. It's kind of funny because I'm white as can be. It's kind of inside joke thing. But as far as that, the clan tag thing goes, I've never repped the 88 before, and I'm going to an NLP Dallas, but like my reasoning on part of it was that, people would see me, not really know who I am. I might get on stream, get blown up by someone and have 88 on there, and they're like, well, I don't even know who that guy is. He's probably not even 88, just some jackass, and then I lose real quick, get off the stream, and then everybody's like, well, okay, that guy's obviously not an 88. I mean, I understand wanting to advertise a clan, I agree with it, but I also think if they're not paying money, you can't really say, okay, you have to do this.
I'm not saying it's mandatory.
People think that it needs to be a sponsorship to represent something. That's such an ass backwards way of thinking. Like, if I go to a tournament, like an 88 would be in my name no matter what. Even if I was sponsored, say DMG picked me up, my name would be DMG /Napalm /fucking 88
/balls deep
/balls fucking deep. No matter what.
Yeah, I agree with
it. It doesn't matter if you lose or win. Everybody loses and everybody wins. It's not going to make you an ass. It's not going to make the 88s look like ass because you lost on stream. That's I don't know.
Oh no, that's not what I meant. I mean, I probably phrased that wrong. I just meant it seems like there's a lot of guys in some of the clans, and not like everyone doesn't hardly know who they are. But yeah, I agree that everyone should start doing it. I'm just saying from a perspective of, whoever's at the top on some of these clans. I don't see how you can say every single person has to rep it at every offline event. I mean, I'd be okay with it if they did. I don't know.
But it's effortless, really. I mean, you just register with an 88 at the end of your name. It doesn't change anything. It just represents, it represents your brand, represents your clan. That's not a big deal.
I mean, and plus, everybody's gonna get blown up sometimes. I mean, I get blown up by fucking Melina all the fucking time. It's like the only time I win is when there's no Melina player. But it's just about, and it's not like my clan gives a shit if I do or not, but it's just like, well, that's what I'm part of, that's who I belong to, that's what I am. And, I know STV has helped players, get to tournaments and stuff, but I never ask for money, because everything that I go, it's local. The only major that I've ever gone to was Arizona, and that was at Devastation last year. And I met all those guys. I met McCoy and everybody, all the AU guys, which are not around no more. So you gotta understand, it's all about just claiming that you're a part of something. And when I went to Devastation, I was part of my old clan, which came out of Street Fighter. And they were like, nah, it's alright if you don't put it on. But it was like, well, that's and I got blown out by Noel Brown and bad. All they could say was like, man, he got fucked up. I was like, yeah, it's what it is,
I hear a kid in the background. Is it time for kids to start waking up?
Is that mine?
That's probably my guy.
Nope, not my kid. My kid's asleep.
That's probably mine. Dude, mine's on a horrible sleeping schedule. He wants to be on my sleeping schedule, man. This just sucks.
Yeah, like I said, I I'm guilty of it myself. You know, like I said, when I was VSM, I didn't want to have it in front of my name, and I said, you know, I'm just me. But then I just said, you know what, fuck it, just throw it up there. You know, it's I am representing them in a way. I mean, I will say I don't understand. Um, and I'm not saying you guys, but I mean, I'm not going to mention this person's name because I'm not putting him on blast because he's young. And the first thing he says to me is, "What do I get to be 88?" You came to me, you asked me if you could be OBS, and now you're asking me what you get. I said, "You get a fucking email, you get a T-shirt, and that's about it. And then you get your ass to tournaments." Oh, well, I'm not going to get paid? I'm like, paid? I'm going to pay you to play video games? What are you, out of your mind? You know, and this mentality that a lot of people have slowly and delusionally started to suffer is that, like, people are going to make money playing video games. And, you know, yeah, you can make money in prizes. But, I mean, I know there's been clans out there and groups and cliques and developmental companies and whatever else anybody wants to call it that has taken a piece of people's winnings. So if you win 12 grand, I'm going to come back and say, give me 2 grand. I go, wait a second, I didn't do it. You did it. It's your money. But that's how they operate. So everybody operates in different ways. It should be straightforward. You win, you keep your money. Represent the clan, represent your group, represent your sponsor. And at least you should get out there and try to advertise whatever your clique is, your sponsor. Just out of, like you said, you know, it's basically a group of guys that have a common goal.
Right.
You know, so I mean, you should definitely. I mean, I don't think it's mandatory. I mean, like, I don't think you should kick a guy out. But if you're a top player and you win 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tournaments in a row, I would probably pull you on the side and say, yo, dude, you're OBS. You know, how about changing it from OBS Slick Rick or fucking Homeboy Tyson from Homeboy Tyson to OBS Homeboy Tyson? You know, and that's something that, to be honest, to me, it's kind of, I don't want to say it's not negotiable, but, you know, when people are trying to get their name out there, it's the only way you can, especially like clans and cliques. They don't have product. You know, it's like, you know, if like DMG or you know, one of these sponsorships that actually have products they sell, whether it be shirts, keychains, whatever, joysticks. You know, if you want to get the name out there, the whole point of a sponsorship is you're representing something, but I'm giving you X amount of money and I expect X amount of money to come back in. You know, it's kind of like I said, when you know, I don't know, let's say softball, for example. If you get a bar to sponsor your team, they want you to come to the bar after all your games and drink. Why? Because I gave you $2,000 for uniforms. By the end of the year, I expect you to probably spend $5,000-$6,000 in drinks in the bar. You know, so it's kind of like it kind of whitewashes each other. You know, and that's the only point I'm getting to is, you know, with like the 88s. The 88's got 40-something members, but yet you don't see an offline presence if you don't know that they're an 88.
Right, and everybody should know.
You know, you guys have even said to me you play offline. I don't know that because I never see 88.
Exactly.
You know, so I mean, if you're going to MLG, I'm not telling you what to do because, hey, look, I'm not 88. But, you know, I personally, I would say, hey, look, you know what? We're out trying to establish a name for ourselves beyond the online scene, and I want people to know that, you know, you're an 88. That's all I'm saying.
I still feel. I mean, from my perspective, I still don't see a big issue in that. I mean, I just feel like at the end of the day, you still MyGod or MyGod 88. I mean, whether you win or you lose a tournament, I don't see major value, but I understand the perspective of other people that they want to see that in our names. So, I mean, I just don't still. I mean, I still haven't pretty much been convinced to the whole point of that. But then, like, it has a point from different people perspective. I mean, you will hear from a lot of elder 88 members that wasn't a
Alright, I think I lost you.
Yeah, I'm back.
Alright, I think that's who I had left. Yeah, I think I'm good. Okay. I got everybody back? No? Everybody's still getting called. Called failed. Okay, I think I got everybody back up. Probably right now, MyGod's talking to himself.
Yeah, he'll realize in about 2 minutes.
He'll realize in a few minutes that he's getting no response. Oh shit, I keep doing that. I'm a fucking moron. Oh, MyGod, you back? MyGod, you back? Hello, check, testicle 1, 2.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we can't make.
Yeah, MyGod, you're back. We hear you.
Something's wrong with the tablet. 1 second.
Oh yeah.
You using the Skype app?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that Skype app sucks
fucks
ass.
with me big time.
Yeah, I hate it. I can't use it on the.
It ain't as bad as Twitches and Justin TVs though.
That's true.
Fucking chat
Twitch
never
app.
works. Chat never works. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It's
And
like,
then when you get the chat to work, the fucking video
the
doesn't
video
fucking
don't
work.
work. I'm like,
Yep.
really?
I get on it and I can chat with everybody, but I can see what the hell they're chatting about.
For the fucking loss.
It's fucking unbelievable. And then they charge you for the fucking thing. I'm like, really? You sold me basically a broken piece of shit. It's the new day and age. They figure, I'm going to sell you all the Arm Blast app. What this is going to do is it's going to link you directly to my fucking house. But when you turn it on, all it's going to say is welcome. And I'm like, well, you know what? We're working on actually getting it to do what we said it's going to do. But you still got to pay for it now.
Damn.
You know, it's stupid. Twitch should never even have released that app until they tested the goddamn thing on at least one, maybe tested on an iPhone or a Galaxy or a tablet.
Balls deep.
Balls deep. I gotta get a new lighter. I killed my lighter, so you guys resume talking for a second.
Speaking of balls deep, I gotta give a shout out to Canadian Swag Part 2, my homeboy Tyson. I had never heard any of those, but I went and saw that freaking my personal favorite.
Dude, that new one he's gonna make, man, this is gonna be so funny. Watch.
You put in a request.
Yep, a request. Oh man.
MyGod, Menace, I'm still there.
His lighter was brand new this morning, by the way.
Wow.
Okay, balls deep. Oh man. All right. So what intelligent conversation did I just miss?
I was just saying how your lighter was brand new this morning and dead now.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't care if I have to make shirts for every crazy 88 offline tournament player, get them to represent and register their name with the 88 in it, I'll do it. I don't care.
Yo, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got you.
All right. I don't know. Something's going on with this tablet. Like, it's running low on battery. But anyways, yeah. I mean, like, as I said, I mean, like, I would talk to the guys who's gonna try to. I mean, who's going to MLG, try to see if I can have them put that on them. Whether they do it or not, that's out of my reach. You know, I'm not gonna kick no one out of the clan if they don't do it.
Yeah, no,
You know?
I'm not saying that.
That's not what I'm saying either. I'm saying that, like, you know, you approach him, you ask him if they'd be willing to do it, and who wouldn't be? Like, oh no, I'm not gonna represent the 88s offline. Fuck, that's stupid. Nobody's gonna say that.
I agree with that. I mean, most of the guys that I know that are gonna be there from our clan, they're definitely gonna put it on. But I mean,
Yeah,
I just don't
like,
understand still the point that's gonna prove. I mean, like the people who knows, who know us pretty much personally, they know that we're 88s. I mean, I just
right.
don't
But
see what's the whole.
okay, listen to this. That's like 0.1% of the people who are involved with MK and watch MK. That's nobody in the big picture. That's a very, very small percent. And it's better if that bigger percentage of people who don't know the clan scene and know nothing about the 88s get a little exposure to that, and in doing that, maybe it brings them to MKU, and MKU gets a bunch of new registered users and gets them interested in shit. It's a big revolving door.
Yeah, it's more of that Kennedy speech. It's not ask what I could do for you. It's what you could do for your community. By turning people on to whether it's a clan. When I see Cyrus Strike saying that a lot of players from the Killers do. I mean, I'm gonna have to put Killers on Little Blast. I don't think I've ever seen them win an Evo or a major. And that's the whole point. It's like if you get to that point in like a top 8, people start to recognize you. Nobody knows
Right.
who came in 49th in a 50-man tournament, but they do know the top players. And then when you do get to that position, you want to represent. You're not representing per se 88s. In reality, you're representing the MK community.
Right.
Emergency broadcast system.
Oh shit.
Is it a test? My guy got the emergency broadcasting system going on his TV.
Oh fuck.
Damn, that shit was loud too.
I love when it just comes on out of nowhere. You'll be watching something really fucking loud and you think it's, you ever watch like a show where it's low
Oh yeah.
and you blast it and then all of a sudden something like that comes on or a commercial comes on and it's like 65 times more higher?
Yeah, man.
But
That shit's whack.
either way, I just tell everybody, represent your clan, especially going down to MLG, fucking show the offline people that online is serious. Basically, like I said earlier, I want to see MKU clans versus Test Your Might clans in a war soon. And that's where I meant choose your loyalties, because I see Storm is slowly building or rebuilding a clan forum that's starting to pick up. Pick your loyalty. I don't care if you like MKU or you like Test Your Might. But pick your loyalty, pick your players, and get ready to have fucking inter-clans Test Your Might versus MKU for online supremacy.
Dude, Storm said some whack ass shit earlier, dude. I don't know what's like on his mind, but
What did he say?
like he was saying something like, okay, we're gonna have a clan tournament season, and there's gonna be a period of time where you could trade members. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, what is that?
That's-
What is it, NBA?
Yeah, like you have a time frame that you can trade players. Like we could trade a player to the Emperors in return. It's like, dude, like that's like the stupidest fucking thing I've read in like the last, I don't know, probably all of 2012.
Wow.
Wow.
Like I'm thinking like, all right, a lot of these clans, man, are really prideful of their clans. Like what the fuck are you asking people to do? It's stupid.
Well, I don't like you, so I'm kicking you off my clan. Go play for somebody else. I mean,
Yeah.
I can understand that, but
Okay, going to some clan asking, okay, we're gonna trade you this member for this. How the fuck is that gonna make that dude feel?
all right, I'm gonna trade OBS Toxic for a pair of sneakers.
Damn.
I actually done it before. I mean, recently, I had let go of 2 members who were not like idiot material. Pretty much, they were like immature and they were being assholes. Pretty much, they that doesn't work with us. Yeah, pretty much let them go. I told them, hey, you can join forever or you and those guys don't got no rules in their clan. But in their days, we have grown ups and we expect respect, for every member that you're like in the party online with, chatting about MK.
Well, yeah, that's one thing, but like openly trading, like, all right, I want this member, and I'll give you this member and this member. Like,
What if the member doesn't want to go?
Yeah, like, what's that guy gonna think? Like, this guy is fucking trade me off.
You mean I'm the last guy picked in kickball now?
I'm gonna tell both clans to fuck themselves. That shit happens to me.
Yeah, now I'm the last guy picked in kickball. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
That's
fuck that.
That's gonna suck.
Last guy picking kickball.
Like, I'll take the fire hydrant. Nah, you take Billy. No, I want the fire hydrant.
Balls deep.
Balls deep, guys. All right, guys. I'm gonna wrap this up. It's 5 o'clock. I actually went a little bit further than I normally do. My ass has got to get ready for fucking work now. Balls deep.
Dang.
Yeah.
Make that
Balls deep.
I got fucking balls deep in fish sticks. Those are like the two sayings of fucking 2012 MK.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, man, if I have to make some crazy 88 shirts for the guys going to tournaments and shit to give them like incentive to put the 88 tag on the registration name, I'll fucking do it. I don't care.
I think a big talk with them should work out. You don't have to go that far on that. Yeah, we definitely.
It'd be cool to do anyways. Like in my opinion.
I mean, like on the Xbox side, like the guys. I mean, on the Xbox side, like the guys who's going, I spoke to them already, and they know that they can pretty much rep us in MLG. That's mandatory. You saw them. Hey, go ahead and put it on there. You want to.
Albo, you are right. Homeboy Tyson is the best thing that's happened in this community in a long time. But
is fucking LulzLou still around? Where's he at?
Oh, LulzLou. Oh yeah, he's still in there. He's too lazy to get back on. That's what I'm talking about. That's OBS way.
I just wanted to fucking show him the band I used to play, and this is actually still back in the night. This was like 97 to 99. I was in a band called Hemlock here in Vegas that I played the drums for, and the band's still around and doing good. I left them because I had like priorities and shit popping up, but I did probably about 12 songs over the course of two of their albums.
Where's the link?
Just like go on YouTube, Hemlock, HEMLOCK. Let me think of a name of a song. Fuck, it's been so long. I did. Search. Oh yeah, okay. Search Suffocate the Truth under Hemlock. Fucking homeboy Tyson, dude. Balls motherfucking deep.
I love the picture too.
Because right now they're all the guys that are in the band right now are pretty well off. They're doing pretty good.
You can't touch this though. Dude, that fucking face, man.
Hey, you used to get him on the show, dude. Like,
I had him on.
You had him on when?
I had him on a couple of weeks ago.
What? I didn't fucking see that shit.
Yeah, I had him on a couple of weeks ago. I'll get him on again.
Yeah, get him on again, man. He's got to do a live fucking performance.
Live balls deep.
Yes.
I gotta find out what the fuck program he used on that. Where else is this fucking? Oh, Canadian swag. I think this one goes to.
Part 2 is the one you want to get on that one.
Yeah.
That's the good one.
That's the.
Combat nigga, more combat. More combat nigga, more combat. More combat, that nigga, more combat. Altair K2, $200 for a hand job. Now you can't get home. Canadian swag. More combat, that nigga, more combat. Altair K2, $200 for a hand job. Now you can't get home. Canadian swag.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat, that nigga, Mortal Kombat. Altair paid $200 for a hand job. Now he can't get home. Canadian swag. Mortal Kombat, that nigga, Mortal Kombat. Altair paid $200 for
Swag.
He put it in. He put it in. He put it in.
Oh, hey, I just want to let you know, like, the little request I put into him,
Yeah.
He just got real drunk.
it's about Triforce.
Oh.
Yeah, buddy. That shit's gonna be so good.
Bought me a new bicycle. It wasn't even my birthday. He just got real drunk. It got real hard. He put it in. It wasn't even my birthday. He put it in. It wasn't my birthday. My dad put it in. He put it in. He put it in.
Out there, pay $200 for a hand job. Now you can't get home.
He just got real swag. It got real hard. He put it in. It wasn't even my birthday. He put it in. It wasn't my birthday. My dad put it in.
I don't know where this motherfucker came from, but I am so glad he came back.
For a hand job now, for a hand job now, for a hand job now, for a hand job now. Mortal Kombat,
Yeah,
nigga, Mortal Kombat.
shit's-
Altair, pay $200 for a
classic,
hand job,
dude.
and now he can't get home. He's stuck. He can't get home. Canadian swag. Mortal Kombat, nigga, Mortal Kombat. Altair,
Yeah, I heard him on the relay show like
and now
maybe
he
a
can't
week
get home.
ago.
He can't get home. Canadian swag.
And that's the way.
What the hell is he talking about on there?
Out there getting a hand job in Canada.
Last week, or
Mortal
a
Kombat,
week
nigga,
ago,
Mortal
someone
Kombat.
calling
Altair,
up
pay
King
$200
Hippo.
for a hand job, and now he can't get home.
Saying King Hippo sent him a picture of his dick or something.
This one fits Max is so good.
Oh yeah, that's a good one too.
Max, I heard you want to get drunk at the gate.
Holy shit, dude. Goro's fucking fatality in this game is, like, legit. Holy fuck.
Max, I heard you want to get drunk at the gate.
I got my little kid playing, he's like 1.5. And he got all the way up to, he's all the way up to Goro in the arcade mode. Or the little ladder, whatever. Goro, also.
Yeah?
Yeah. He's playing with Johnny Cage. He's doing x-rays and shit.
He's doing 4-3.
Nah, he don't got the 4-3 down yet, but he's got that 1-1-1 down.
I don't know, check about changing the song to this, but I want Tyson to give me a track.
Yeah, dude. He's taking requests.
You know what? You know what? I'm gonna play it again next week, but I forgot. I got another fucking track that I didn't show to anybody. I got a new Shang Tsung song, actually, from Trip Sessions.
Yeah, nice.
Where are we? Let's see. Let me add this fucker here. Balls deep.
Balls deep. Put this in the balls deep folder.
Where am I? Here we go. Here we go.
Cowboy's gonna like that Shang Tsung song.
Your soul is mine.
Do that instead. Fucking chick. James.
Yeah.
Yeah, do a King Hippo song like for your intro song next week when you open up the show. Actually, next time you have Leah on, yeah, do that so she can hear that shit. Yeah.
Balls deep.
She'd fucking hang up on the call so quick. She's like, fuck these guys, I'm out of here. You motherfuckers are crazy.
OBSEMP, balls deep Tyson. Oh, God. I gotta say, though, fucking, this show wound up being one of my favorite ones.
Yeah, man. True that.
She is definitely the shit. I gotta get her on again. She is an awesome guest. One night I'm gonna pay for a babysitter. I'm gonna pay for a babysitter for her. I'm just gonna have him on the whole time. Man.
Nice.
I can't believe a fucking kid fucking the guy like, and I feel bad saying it, the guy probably like, because he had Parkinson's, he probably like just like shook away. Shook away somehow, you know, and your neighbor's calling you up. He's like, yeah, your kid's here.
Yeah, like she was like cool about that shit too, but man, I would have been fucking flipping the fuck out. Tell you that much.
I think she wanted to, but she was not in the position, should I say, to flip out. But you could definitely see like she like turned fucking pretty. She had that look like, yo, I'm about to yell at a motherfucker, and then realized we're on the stream, so she's like, I'll handle this diplomatically.
Fuck that, man. Put that bitch on blast.
Yeah, well.
Guess I gotta go back and watch that part later. Let him get home too.
Dude, like,
yeah, you gotta watch.
I got home right.
She would like actually tilt the camera down so we could like get a little cleavage.
Yeah.
I was like, God damn.
I heard it was good though, right?
Dude, she is like, if you look at her resume, she's like I don't know. I don't want to say Miss Tropicana because I don't want to quote it wrong. But let me see what the hell it was.
Let me get done with this kid.
Let me see what.
I remember saying like, do like some Google images of her earlier.
She was Fitness America National finalist, first place Miss Fitness of Chicago, Team Universe, fucking Tri-State Fitness Champions, finalist, second, fourth, 15, 17. I mean, her resume goes way back.
Yeah.
5,
what was
6.
the video you were playing? Like, I kind of came in like in the middle of that video.
That was one of her workouts.
So workout.
Yeah, she's got a show coming on like the Fitness Channel or something, which is like the Biggest Loser, but she's actually one that like helps them get straight. Here's just so you guys can. She's 5'6", 107 pounds, bust 36, waist 24, hips 32.
Damn.
Yeah, damn is right. Definitely. I once dated a girl named Anelia, Russian chick. I once dated a dude. No. I once dated a dude named Sven. Oh man, but nah, guys. Any shout outs you guys want to get out there? We're dropping in numbers. Menace is gonna be like, yo, you said you would never let it get under 50. Well, I couldn't help it.
Yeah, just for me, man, just all the 88s. You know, all the guys in New York that I know. You know, everybody knows who they are, so I'm not gonna do another 10 minutes running down names or anything. But yeah, man, that's it.
All right, sir. I will catch you probably next week or during the week. And you guys got a matchup coming up, so you guys got to blow some fucking twisted motherfuckers up.
That's fucking right.
Mr. MyGod, any shout outs you want to get out there?
I think I'm pretty done with shout outs. I gave them through the whole thing. Take advantage of this.
Well, you didn't give a shout out to MLG. You didn't give a shout out to fucking World Peace. You didn't give a shout out to fucking Iran not having nukes. I mean, there's a lot of shit you missed.
I want to give a shout out to JamessMK for having me as a guest, and like having some of the guys of the clan, guess, I mean, your show as well. We do appreciate what you're doing for the community. Is one thing that TYM should be doing, should be supporting the online scene as well. They will get more. They will get more support from the online players, pretty much.
They're gonna. So I mean, it's happening. It's in the works. So it'll definitely happen.
I just feel that. If they get more, some of their offline players, supporting, they don't even have to play online. They support some of the online players, motivate them to go to offline tournaments. They will do it. And it's one thing that our community is lacking. They're lacking good players they see offline, like helping them out. Guys like Picky the Hot, who's doing stuff for the online community, is great. He's showing that that he can support the online scene as well as he supports the offline scene.
Yeah, man, that's sweet.
And that gives like a better perspective. You know what I mean? Like, if you motivate players to play online, because like I have done. I have motivated players to go play offline and understand how the concept plays and stuff. They come back, online and they hate it. So then they don't have other options to like play MK, so they have to, get back on the crack.
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to Pig too, man. He should. He said this is his last one, but
he's not going nowhere.
Dude, like that shit ran smooth, man. There was like no problems with it.
Yeah, he ain't going nowhere. He's gonna be doing it more. He's gonna be doing it more, definitely.
Yeah, I'd like to see more of that. And shout out to Shujinky Stinky Dink, fucking for being a bitch.
For balls deep.
Balls deep, bitch.
Menace, you got some shout outs? Menace, did I put you to sleep? Yo, I'm gonna fucking ass rape him if he's sleeping.
Dude, he's balls deep with the Sandman.
Kevin, what about you, man? I put you out like a light?
No, I'm here. Shout outs to all the local Dallas guys that play out here. Shout outs to all the emo people that are popping up every day saying I'm leaving the community for stupid reasons.
I'm leaving the community because it rained today.
Oh my god.
Yep, pretty much. And shout outs to Baldy. That's pretty much it.
Alright, guys. Yeah, it's 5:30. I got to officially wrap this shiznit up for me. Shout outs to everybody that comes to the stream every week. Shout outs to every MK player. I don't care if it's balls deep, if it's PL, if it's Triforce, if it's fucking. I know everybody fucking is not crazy about that one, but hey, he's my buddy. Shout outs to Check 4900. I don't know what the fuck not 4900 has to do with anything now. I've never understood that.
Nope, dude, I like Check.
Shout outs to all the OBS guys that stuck around for the whole duration of the show. Big ass shout out to my new girlfriend, Leah Montalongo, for being the best guest I've ever had on. Shout outs to Mr. Toxicity. I know your ass is going to definitely coming down to NEC. Everybody get out to NEC. Shout outs to fucking Combat Network. They're going to be doing a hell of a job with the show. It's going to have a lot of good shit there. So, if you have the opportunity to get there, it's the last tournament of the year. So I suggest everybody get there. With that said, I'm going to let everybody bust out of here. And I am out of here. All right, guys. I will hit you up.
James. Thanks, dude.
All right, man.
Peace, James.
All right, man. All right, balls deep, guys. Pretty much. Where do I start? hopefully, like I said, all these teams do well for. Hopefully these teams get together and it winds up being a big MLG event. I'd like to see an end of the year one team walk off considered the best team for the MK community. So hopefully that comes to fruition. Shout outs to obviously Pig coming on. Obviously even shout outs to my boy 16-bit there, Mr. Gweedo. The number 2 katana in the world. Big shout out to him. Shout outs to Mr. Dizzy for taking the season's beatings this weekend. Great job. Your kid earned it without a doubt. He's been busting his ass with Cade since day one, and he's proven that, throughout everything, hard work pays off. Anybody wants to get on the show in the future, you hit me up, JamessMK. Hit us up. Go to Facebook. Go to the On Blast Show page. Like it. Hit me up. Hit DarKNaTaS up. VSM's coming back. I believe. Is it this Friday? I believe. Or I don't know if this Friday or next Friday. Guys should go there. Check that out. The 26th. Okay. Everybody just remember, the community grows if you make it grow. The community dies if you let it die. So with that said, guys, peace out, and I'll catch you all next week for another fun-filled adventure.